Hi everyone. So while I was gone, I came across a Cricut machine and I absolutely love it. As you can see, this lady, I love her. She's going to be on so many things. But this Cricut machine, I invested in this back in December and I do not regret a thing. Where have I been? Where have I been to have missed the Cricut machine and all the wonderful things they do? Look at this. So this is my Explore Air 2 and I'm going to show you how I use it. So today I'm going to be decorating a tumbler for my little cousin. And so I'm in Cricut Design Space and I'm just going to click here on the text box and we're going to type her name in. The font that I'm using is Cookies Party and this was downloaded from thefont.com. And so we just type it in and then I'm going to ungroup the letters so that I can move them a little closer. So guys, I have watched so many YouTube videos on using the Cricut machine and it is so much fun. I feel like I'm an expert. But we're just going to move the letters over close so that though her name looks like it is all one scripted. And it's just as simple as that. So guys, if you want a more detailed video on exactly what I'm doing here, just comment below. And you can also go and just search YouTube because there's so many wonderful people out there who go into detail. So I'm just going to make her the letter A. I just wanted it to be a little bit bigger than the other letters and that's what I'm doing here. And then I think I'm going to rotate it a little bit too. So all of this can be done in the design space. So I'm going to select all of it and then I'm going to weld it together so that it cuts as one whole piece. Okay, so I'm going to also add a few more wording on her cup. So I'm going to put, go back to my text box and I'm going to type in AKA. But I think I want to make this a different font, not the same as her name. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to put in AKA, also known as, and then I'm going to put Jelly because we call her Jelly. And so I'm going to let you watch me do this part as I change the font. And I'm going to do the same thing, ungroup, bring it closer so it can get to the way I think I would like for it to look. Okay, so I think this is how I want it to be. I already have it all as one piece, and I think I'm going to resize it so that it can fit on the tumbler just fine. So I'm going to put it at 5 inches. That should be good enough. And I'm going to change it to purple because that is the color vinyl that I'm going to use, and it's going to look like this. So I think we're ready. So once we're ready, we just click make it, and then it gives you the directions on what to do. I load my vinyl and make sure that the dial is set to vinyl, and that's it, guys. So we're just going to let it do its work, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the tumbler that I will be using. Ordered these off of Amazon. I'll leave the link below. But you want to make sure that you clean the area with alcohol just to make sure you take off any debris or anything that might be there. So it has completed its cutting job, and now I'm just weeding it. This is a fun part. I also ordered the vinyl from Amazon, so I'll look for that as well and try to link that below. The weeding tool that I'm using, it actually came with the Cricut machine. I ordered my Cricut machine right off of the Cricut website, Cricut.com. So it came with transfer paper, which I'm using now. And this is a slightly bigger piece than I need, but I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to make sure it is nice and stuck to the transfer sheet. So I'm using my hand just to make sure that I'm pressing it on to the tumbler, and using my fingers usually works pretty good with the vinyl. And then you just want to peel the transfer paper away nice and slowly to make sure everything's stuck, and it did. Look at that, guys. Isn't it beautiful? So I am not just going to give her this empty. I am going to fill it with nice little treats, but I like to put a little note in there on how to care for it. So we're going to fill this up with some Starburst and some bubble gum, and I'm just going to put the straw in so that I'm not trying to shove it in once the candy and gum is in place. Now I purposely got the pink Starburst. What is it? Strawberry? I don't know. Because I like this flavor, so I'm going to keep a couple for myself. But I do like to keep the paper on the straws, just, so that the person who's getting it, they know that I have not been handling that piece. But I think she's gonna love it. She is turning 12, so I think, hey, what 12-year-old doesn't like candy and gum? Alright guys, that is it. The tumbler is nicely personalized. These make wonderful gifts. I think anyone getting it would love it. And I hope that Angelica likes hers too. Thanks guys for watching. If you would like to see more on me using my Cricut machine, please comment below.